Oh my God, what a monumental pain in the ass that was. That was the Marty Friedman chapter, or Marty Friedman etude from the latest Chris Brooks instructional book. My current favorite woodshedding workbook. This one, 100 Arpeggio licks for shred guitar. I'd previously posted the Michael Romeo chapter, and I have to say, at least for my style, I think the Marty Friedman chapter was actually a little bit more difficult. I went into it thinking, this will be easy. It's more melodic, it's a little bit slower, it's like 10 or 15 BPM slower than the Michael Romeo chapter, but no, I don't know, something about the way that those picking lines are set up is really kind of counter to what I've been doing. So if I had maybe a few more weeks of effort and energy to put into that, it might get a little bit tighter, but you never know. So that was my old college try, I guess. Anyway, some of the things that I noticed to try to get a little bit closer to the overall Marty Friedman sort of sound. I know a lot of guys put some emphasis on this whole thing that he likes to do. Really, I think that the overall intent of that is just to make it so that he hits and picks way harder than the average, Yngwie sort of buttering the bread with butter sort of thing. Because there's a lot of arm and forearm and stuff in there rather than just wrist. So to do some of that stuff, I would say, and probably this was the hardest part for me because I'm not necessarily used to this sort of thing, is picking just as absolutely hard as possible, especially on lines like those pull-offs and those upstrokes have to almost be even and as loud as the downstrokes, which is not, doing the Yngwie thing. It's almost like a little added legato thing just to kind of keep that line sort of going. But for Marty, it's a whole thing. That's a hell of a note. So striking that thing as hard as you possibly can is what I would recommend if you're attempting this chapter, especially with some of the more legato-based lines, like that sort of thing. Keeping that even and really picked with authority and aggression, almost like the word of God coming down on the mountaintop and carving that note into some fucking stone tablets. That's what you want to keep that stuff going. Otherwise, it kind of starts to fade a little bit, and you can kind of hear that I've sort of screwed that up somewhat in my take. So hopefully yours is better. But these are a lot of great exercises, and I'm going to be doing them, I think, from now on, incorporating this into my daily sort of routine. Oh, these barring things are rough, man. But anyway, check out Chris Brooks's new book. This one, 100 Arpeggio licks for shred guitar. I'm going to be making this my 2021 goal to work through all of these different solos and etudes. So pick it up and check it out.